Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista. This is Fisher. Welcome to C-Rad. Today we're going to give you an up-close look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection IG-12, Grogu and Anzellan. So stay tuned.
C-Rad.
Hi, everybody. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. My pre-order for the Vintage Collection IG-12, Grogu and Anzellan arrived a lot earlier than we were expecting it to. So we've got it. We're going to take it out of the box, give you an up-close look at it, tell you all of its details, and of course rate it on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. So Fisher, I am going to have to set you to the side. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Alright, my little dude. Boop. We will see you in a little bit. So, Vintage Collection, I say this every time. It's not called Vintage Collection because it's old. It's called Vintage Collection because it's done in the style of the original Star Wars action figures. So, I had gotten the Black Series one of this. We've done that already. And I have my other IG back here, which is the Hot Toys. We've done that one already. So now it's time to take this little Vintage Collection one out of the box. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get it out of the box. And here is IG-12 out of the box. He is super flimsy, guys, so just be very, very careful with him. But give you an up-close look at his details. He's very cool. Yeah, they got the details down on him. I actually think the details on this one might be a little bit better than the Black Series. Don't quote me on that, but it might be. So he does have the little front part that opens that Grogu and the Anzellan can go into. It just pretty much comes off instead of bending forward and pushing back. He does have multiple points of articulation. The arms, they are on little ball joints. They do not bend at the elbows. He's very rubbery, but they do not. The hands, the claws are rubber. So if you're going to stick anything in the hands, yeah, you just kind of open them up and stick in the hands there. The head does move 360, as it should. The legs do go up and down. They do not bend for him to sit, but it does look like they do spin around 360. But you got to be careful because he's got this little wire here, and that will get all tangled up. And then, of course, he has the articulated feet that you can move in all kinds of different positions. Along with IG, his accessory, one of his accessories is his blaster. This is also very rubbery, bends very super easy, and it should fit in his hand very easy, in theory. But I'm having a really, really hard time getting it to stay in his hand. I think there's a little claw inside. See that one that has like kind of a hook? I think if you get it on this piece here on the blaster, that it will stay a lot better. But we're not here for the blasters. We're here for the Anzellan and for Grogu. And this might be the tiniest Anzellan ever. I don't think there's a Micro Galaxy Squadron one. But guys, look how stinking tiny he is. I really, really hope you can see the details on his face because he is done really well and he's really cute. There's no articulation to him whatsoever. He's just a little rubber character. But he is adorable. And he should fit in the front of IG here. Let's take your little hatch off. Let's see if the Anzellan fits inside. He does. He fits right inside. And then you can put that little hatch back on. Put it the right way, not upside down. Oh, and the Anzellan's like, no, I want to stand sideways. Let's see. Go this way. The hatch back on. And the Anzellan is riding inside IG-12. Now, of course, we know the Anzellans didn't make it for them to play with. They made it for Grogu. Look how stinking tiny this one is, too. The Vintage Collection Grogus are always super tiny. He does have arms that move. So you can move them up. So hopefully when he's inside IG, it'll look like he's driving the controls. His head does move also. So he does have a little bit of articulation on him. And yes, guys, we're back to having the green feeties on the bottom of the action figure. I think it's the Black Series one. Does not have green feeties, which is kind of disappointing. Because, you know, if you're not going to put feeties that stick out, then you have to do feeties that, you know, we can see on the bottom. But we're going to get the little Anzellan out of the little cockpit here. We're going to put Grogu in. Let's see, hands up, dude. There are 2 spots in the back of the IG-12 here. You have to kind of maneuver Grogu's ears into those slots because otherwise his ears are too wide. And if you kind of go in head first with him up into those slots, there we go. He looks perfect in there. And let's get the little hatch back on the front. We got your hands up. The hatch does have the little controls on it. Details on this are awesome. This is the inside details, so even the inside details of that little hatch are really cool. But oh yeah, with his arms up, it looks like Grogu is driving the IG-12 as it should be. That's really cute. I think I'm gonna leave Grogu in there, and when I place him back here on my shelves or over on my other shelves, just so he has a little home. That Anzellan, I'm probably going to end up losing that Anzellan, so I'm going to have to find a really special spot for him too. But super cute, guys. I love it. Like I said, it's a little flimsy, so you got to be super, super careful with IG. He's a thin guy, you know. He breaks easy. At least in the toy world, he breaks easy. Hopefully not, though. But this is available now. Finally, you can get it on Amazon. I will put the link to the description of it in the video for you. Cost on the set is $24.99. Super, super cool. I love it. Details again on the back. And I don't know if you can see Grogu's ears in there, but they're in those 2 little spots in the back of IG-12. But super adorable. Rating this on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. I was only going to call it a rad because of, you know, the flimsiness and everything, but once I saw Grogu in there, it's definitely a totally rad, and it's going to look really good with some of my other action figures. But what do you think of it, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right? We'll see ya.